Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be doing a I followed blanks makeup tutorial, and as you can see by the title, I'll be following KathleenLights makeup tutorial. The reason why I chose Kathleen was because she is the whole main reason why I got into makeup. I love Kathleen. I think she's awesome, and I thought that it'd be better to film a makeup tutorial by the person who inspired and pushed me to start my own makeup channel. I know this is really late, like people have been doing this for a while now, and I'm like finally doing it. I'm gonna start the tutorial and I'm going to act like I did not already know that she already has one eye done. So if you want to see how I follow along to Kathleen's tutorial, then just keep on watching. She's literally so pretty, guys.
Hey guys, oops, I just realized I didn't put my earrings back on after I took them off to contour my face.
For contouring?
Sorry, they were supposed to be on in the intro. I apologize. Hey guys, so today's video is a makeup tutorial on the look I am wearing right now. I am using the brand new JaclynHill palette by Morphe. I have gotten so many requests to film a tutorial with this palette ever since it came out, so I am so happy to do that for you today. A lot of you guys were asking me to do swatches and a review on this palette, but I'm sure you guys have seen hundreds of videos like this already. I thought it would be kind of pointless to do an entire review when there's so many on YouTube right now, so instead I just stuck with a tutorial. And this is the look I came up with. I really wanted to use the blue and this red together. I don't know why, I was just extremely drawn to these two shades when I first opened the palette. So I knew immediately that's the first look I wanted to do. This is the first time I ever play with this palette, like this tutorial. I've swatched most of the shades, but I had never played around with it before today. So guys, I don't want this intro to be so long. If you want to see how to get this blue purpley, because that blue kind of looks purpley, reddish, kind of smoky eye, then just keep watching. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to get through this voiceover because I feel like
so she is
right now,
taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to prime her eyelids, and I have it, and I have the shade Light Medium, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
And now I'm going to take the JaclynHill palette and I'm going to take this shade. And
Alright, okay, so she's taking out the JaclynHill palette and she is going to take this shade MFEO. I don't remember what it stands for, but it's this shade right here. I'm just going to mimic her movements, and I can't believe she already has one eye done. Like, really, Kathleen? Anyway,
fluffy crease brush, I am just gonna buff this into my crease. I'm really putting this color on my entire crease. I'm not being precise with this or anything. I just want it all up in there. And then I'm gonna take this color right here. I know all of these shades have names, but I have no.
Alright, so now going on to the next shade, she's gonna be taking this shade right here, which is called Buns. Can you see it? Where is it? This shade right here, and I'm just gonna put that everywhere, like she says.
No idea where I put that little paper insert, so I'm just gonna point, and that's it. So I am buffing this color in my crease as well, but I'm being a little bit more precise with this one and not blowing it out so much. And then I'm going to take this delicious blue color and I'm going to pack this on my entire...
Alright, so now she'll be taking the blue shade, which is called Twerk, and it is this one right here. Taking this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to pack that all over the lid like she does.
Her lid.
Alright, so I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. eye crease brush and I'll be picking up Hunts, and I'll be doing the same thing as her.
Alright, so I really love how this like reddish color looks against the blue. So I am packing this color into my crease. I'm actually putting a lot of this color down because I want to see the contrast of the blue and the red. So I'm applying a lot of it and then slowly diffusing it into my crease, kind of like dragging it up and making it a little bit more smoky and faded. Then I'm going to take this darker red in the palette and I'm going to use this kind of like the sandwich color in between the blue and the red, just so that everything blends nicely and there are no harsh lines.
So now she'll be taking the shade Jax. So it's going to be this shade right here. It's called Jax. Alright, I'll be taking another e.l.f. eye crease brush. It's just a clean one. This is looking really messy. I don't know, guys. Okay, so I don't know, but this. Okay, so I'm gonna go. She goes
A bunch of other eyeshadows on.
She goes back into the blue twerk and to intensify it again, and that is what I'm going to do.
I'm going to go back into the blue and intensify it, of course, because when you apply a bunch of other eyeshadows on top, it will lose its intensity.
Alright, now I'm going back into Hunts and intensifying that again.
So I'm just packing that color again, and same goes with this red shade. I'm just intensifying it a little bit more. Okay, back into that crease color I used. I am just using this to diffuse any harsh lines right up in there. And then I decided to go with this color versus the black because this one was a little more purpley. So I'm using this to deepen out the outer corners and make it, you know, sultrier, deeper, smokier, sexier, you know, all the ears, Porter-ish. Okay, so the palette doesn't really have a matte brow bone highlight, so I took the Balm Nude Beach palette and I dipped it into the shade Brilliant just to highlight my brow bone without a shimmery color.
Alright, so she is highlighting her brow bone with a matte highlight. So, I don't have that palette that she's using at the moment. What I do have is this from SmashBox, which is the contour palette, and I have this highlight right here, and I'm going to use that to, I guess, highlight my brow bone.
I needed a shimmery color, so I went in with
this
shade in the palette, but I didn't want to apply too much.
Alright, so I'm going to go in with this one, and then I'm going to go with the one in the palette. Alright, so now she's going back into the JaclynHill palette, and she'll be taking the shade and Light, which is this shade right here, and she's gonna highlight her brow bone with that one as well, but she's not gonna go too intensely. She doesn't want it that intense. Just like that. I need my eyebrows done. Alright, so I zoomed out because I was looking a bit greasy. So, okay, so I did what she did.
You can see my brows are wolfing and I don't want to bring too much attention to them. I took a brush with no additional product and I just blended out my crease some more.
Alright, so I'm going to do that as well.
And now let's move on to the face. This is the Touch and Soul No Pore Blem Primer. It's supposed to help with your pores and I love it so much.
Alright, so I don't have that primer that she's using, so I have a combination of these two. They are both from Hard Candy, and one is the Sheer Stick It to Pores Mattifying Pore Primer Stick, and then the other one is the Primer Ultra Light Formula Prolongs Makeup Wear in Even Skin Tone. So I looked up what were the benefits of the primer she uses, and it mentioned something along what these claim to do, so I decided I was going to put this one first and then this one on top and do a mixture, right? That sounds like it's a good idea. So I'm going to start with the Stick It to Pores. Why does this look dirty? So I just noticed my eye looks way darker than hers. I'm already failing. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in with this one right here. So I don't feel comfortable using this. I don't remember it looking like this, so I'm gonna skip on this. Yes, I'm gonna skip on this primer. I'm just gonna stick to the Stick It to Pores primer. Let's move on to foundation.
And then I took the Hourglass Vanish foundation stick and I'm mixing two shades because this one is a little bit too pale for me, but then this one is a little bit too dark for me, so I like mixing both of them. And then I'm just buffing it in with my IT Cosmetics Love.
Alright, so I only have one. I don't have two shades. I only have the one in sand. So I'm going to take the Hourglass stick foundation and sand, and I'm going to do what she does.
It's the foundation brush, and I love this foundation. It's like one of my favorites. I don't use it on camera that often, but it really is one of the best. And now for concealer, I'm just going to take my usual Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Light Neutral, and I am just buffing that underneath my eyes to cover.
Alright, so now I'm going to go back into the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, if I can find it. Oh, I found it. And I'm going to... I'm in the shade Light Medium. And I'm going to mimic what she did. Not just... Like, right here. She doesn't have as intense dark circles as I do, so I don't know how this is going to look. I am a bit scared because... Girl, I got dark circles. Okay. I'm sure this will be fine. Wow, okay. So, that looks really bad. But, okay. I'm gonna go into the bareMinerals Invisible Light Translucent Powder Duo, and I'm gonna take... She's going into a blotting powder, so I'm going to take this shade right here, which is the matte one, and I'm going to use that to set my under eyes as well. My dark circles, and then to set that down, I took the new Kat Von D blotting powder in the shade Light, and I'm using that to set that. Like I said, this did darken up my under eyes just a little bit, but I just love this powder so much. I use it to set my under eyes. I use it on my entire face. It's just amazing. It's like a holy grail product for me now. I love it so much. So I just set all the places I put down the concealer. Okay, so I'm going to switch it up and I'm going to go to the Studio Makeup instead to set. Because, girl, I am feeling set. Even my under eyes are creasing. Alright, going back into the JaclynHill palette, I'll be taking the shade Beam, and she says again, did we use this already? Did I use the wrong shade at the beginning? But I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner of my eye as a highlight. did we really use this shade already? And I used the wrong shade. I'd be laughing if I did use the wrong one when I look back when I'm editing this video.
To finish up the eyes, I just took this shade again and I popped that in my inner corners. This color is very, very beautiful. I love it. And then I just took the M Cosmetics new black eyeliner. It is amazing. It took me forever to take it off, which is a good thing. So I applied this to my tight line and my waterline as well.
These under eyes just look horrible.
And then I forgot to show you a little clip, but I took the first shade we ever used in the crease, and I'm using this to apply to my lower lash line. And I'm pretty much gonna just use all the colors I used in my crease originally on my lower lash line. So I took...
Alright, so I don't have that eyeliner she uses, but I do have a cream gel liner from Colourpop, which is in Swerve, and it's a black. I'm gonna try to tight line. I've never really tight lined. I'm kind of afraid of it. So I'm gonna try my best at it, but I don't know. Okay, I tried my best on that eye. I'm gonna do the other one. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. It's really nerve-wracking. I don't know how she does that. Alright, so she took the first shade we used at the beginning, which is that MFEO. Made for each other. It's made for each other. And I'm gonna take that on my lower lash line like she's doing. Okay, now I'll be taking buns as well and repeating the same step.
This shade again, and on a different pencil brush, I just smudged this on my lower lash line as well, and I'm gonna be repeating this step with all the other shades.
Should I zoom you guys in? Alright, so now I'll be taking Hunts and I'll be doing the same thing. Now I'm going to take Soda Pop and do the same. I'm going to take it and just put it in the inner corner of my, and the outer corner of my eye.
With this darker color, I'm only going to focus this on the outer corners of my lower lash line, just so that they can match my lid color as well, because I only have it on the outer corners of my lid. My stomach hurts so bad right now.
Go back in with the cream gel liner and intensify the black again.
You have no idea. All right, let's keep it moving. Oh, I also applied some more eyeliner to my waterline just to intensify it a bit. And then off camera, I applied some mascara and some falsies.
Alright, so for eyelashes, I don't have the Ardell ones like she has them. So I'm going to take these right here. And these are actually from Tarte. And so I'm going to put those off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have on my Falsies and for mascara. The one she used I didn't have, so I used the Total Temptation one from Maybelline. So okay, so now let's continue.
And then that completes the eyes. To finish up the face, I'm gonna contour my skin. I'm gonna take the, oh, I wanted to take my hoops off because they were driving me bananas, and then I forgot to put them back on.
So let me scoot you guys out. These lashes, by the way, are so pretty.
But anyway, I took the contour blush by NARS in the shade Talia, and I used that to just carve out the cheekbones a bit and a little bit on my forehead.
Alright, so I'm going to go in with the SmashBox one, and I'm going to take the contour shade. I'm going to take this contour shade right here, and wish me luck. I'm going to take this contour brush.
And then I decided to bronze the skin with my Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in Sweet Pea or Sweet Tea. I think it's Sweet Pea. Yes. And I'm Sweet Tea? No, Sweet Pea.
Alright, for bronzer, I'm going to go in with the NARS Laguna bronzer and blend these harsh lines out.
And then I'm just using this to bronze my skin. I love this bronzer. It's one of my top 5 bronzers. It's just so shimmery but not orange. It's not too shimmery. It's perfect. I love it.
So the contour, yeah, I totally felt that just looks horrible. And my bronzer is all over the place. Like, I need to bake.
And then I took the Charlotte Tilbury blush in the shade First Love, and I just popped this on my cheeks. I picked this blush because I didn't want...
So I don't have that as well, and I'm going to go into this right here, which is the blush and bronzer shade palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here. Where is it? I'm going to take this shade right here, which is light like the one she's using in her video, so...
anything that was gonna clash with my eye makeup since it's pretty colorful. So this one's really natural and just goes with everything. And then I busted out a highlight I haven't used in a long time. This is MAC Give Me, nope, I was gonna say Give Me Sun. This is MAC Soft and Gentle. And I just applied this to the tops of my cheekbones and a little bit on my nose to highlight.
Highlight, I also don't have the one she is using, but I did look through my highlights and I saw that the one that would match more alike would be the Wet Set from Kylie, and I haven't used it in a while, so I'm excited to try it out to use it again. Alright, so for the highlight, I think I'm gonna use gingerbread, a mixture between gingerbread and Sweet Dream, which is these two right here. And alright, so that's it for highlight. And now for lip. I once again don't have the products she's using, but I'll be taking the Colourpop lippy sticks and eraser, and I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna go over it Aquarius lip gloss.
And then for my lip color, I took the NARS Velvet Gloss lip pencil in the shade Buenos Aires. And I really love this. I just picked this up from Sephora, and it's such a pretty glossy nude. But yeah, guys, that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Alright, so this is the final look. Oh my goodness. I really like the eyes. I really like these eyelashes, to be honest. These are some really pretty eyelashes. Yes, I'm totally living for these eyelashes. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and had fun with me. So please give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought of it. How do you guys think I did? Did I do good or did I do horrible? What do you guys think? And please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.